We're walking dogs and talking real estate. Welcome to segment 1 of commissions. You'll hear people say realtor commissions are negotiable. What does that mean? Because I don't think it means what you think it means. At the most basic level, realtor commissions have 2 layers. Layer 1, the amount of the agent's fee, right? The dollar amount. How much is it? This is normally a percentage of the final sales price of the property. The listing agent has a fee to list and sell the home. The buyer agent has a fee to represent the buyer. Layer 2, who pays the fee? While you may have some wiggle room in negotiating how much your agent's fee is, who is paying the buyer agent fee is the part of what most people are referring to when they're just blanketly saying realtor commissions are negotiable, because they are negotiable, but the main point being who is paying the buyer agent fee is what they're referring to. The conversation of realtor commissions got reignited last year in 2024. The NAR, the National Association of Realtors, made changes to the rules. You can check out my YouTube channel for a lengthier discussion, what the details of the changes were in August 2024. A negotiable term of the sales contract is which party is paying for the buyer agent fee. This party can be either the seller or the listing brokerage or the buyer. This can be one party or the other party, or they can split it up between each other, however which they can agree on. So if you are a seller, you hire an agent to sell your home, they're going to tell you their fee. Again, it's a percentage of the final sales price. And they're going to tell you what their service is, what their marketing includes, how they're going to list and sell your home. You, as a seller, pay that fee at closing. If you are a buyer and you hire an agent to represent you, they're going to tell you again what their fee is, how their process works, if they're on a team or have a team, how their team works. When you submit an offer on a listing, you will include either asking the seller to pay for all of your buyer agent fee or part of it, or maybe none of it. Then both parties negotiate until they come to agreeable terms, or they don't, and then the buyer just moves on to find another home. Right now in my market, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, right this moment, October 2025, I'm seeing that sellers are paying either all or most of the buyer agent fee. Why? Because it's a buyer's market. There are twice as many sellers as there are buyers. Homes are sitting on the market longer, and sellers are having to make more concessions to gain a buyer's interest and get them to the closing table. Now, this will pivot back and forth each sales cycle or each year, depending on if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market or even a balanced market. Okay, I'm wrapping up now, but I know what you are thinking. Nicole, why would I, as a seller, pay for someone else's agent? Well, it has to do with several factors and variables, including historical behavior. So stay tuned for my next segment on commissions. Bye.